Welcome to part 17 of South Park, The Fractured Butthole. We're doing a little bit of cleanup before we actually go on to the end of day 1, or at least the beginning of the end. First off, there was a treasure chest that I tried to get but forgot to get. And all that for nothing. But there was a reason why I came back here. Actually, the reason why I came back here was because of the fact that there was a Yowie poster in Tweak Brothers Coffee that I happened to miss. In fact, it's really hard to see unless you use investigation. So, with that said, we've got ourselves that Yowie pick, and now we have to come here to D-Mobile. And what we need to do is buy D-Mobile's $30 phone plan. That is actually going to be needed in order for us to continue on with events in day 3. So we might as well buy it now.
Thanks for shopping at D-Mobile.
And by doing this, you can actually take a picture with the D-Mobile guy. And while we're at it, since we're here at D-Mobile, we can also talk to Bebe's mom, who just so happens to be here. In order to actually take a selfie with her, you have to be actually wearing makeup. And you can easily buy makeup from Bebe's house. That's all the more reason why I'm wearing it. I wasn't just doing that just because. So with that said, we now have a selfie with Bebe's mom, and I think there's one last thing we need to do. Seeing as how there's more selfies that I passed up, but I couldn't get because I wasn't popular enough. Like, for instance, these two girls. Now that I'm popular, let's go on ahead and get a selfie with this girl. If I'm not mistaken, I'm thinking that's the last. Those two girls were actually making a snowman in the last game, actually. And that's Esther, and now we're going on to level 8. We just made it to level 7 influencer. That's what I meant to say. So, is that Leslie? Probably not. No, that's Jennifer. But she looks like Leslie.
Thanks. Consider me a fan.
I don't know why. She just does.
Where you going, pussy? You're a pussy.
Yeah, screw you two guys. There's nothing here. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, on to the next thing we need to deal with, and that is here in the community center bathroom, which actually has a electrified puddle, which you can turn off the switch to, and we can climb up here. What's this, the school? No, this is the community center. No, that's right. That's right. This is the community center. I couldn't get up there for a reason, and that reason was the fact that there was electrified water. But now that we've got up here, now we've got what we need, which is the hot bucket. That's basically the Iron Man suit, or War Machine, whichever one comes first. So, with that said, we no longer need to be here. Oh wait, yes we do. Oh, I fell in the toilet. Whatever the case, we got ourselves more Yowie. And I do believe we're going to have to come back into the community center later for another selfie. I'm pretty sure anybody who's played this game knows exactly who I'm talking about. But for those who don't, we need to wait till day 3 to get that anyway. So, now it's time for us to report back to Cartman's house to start the beginning of the end of day 2. Oh, and in case you're wondering what in the hell I'm wearing, that's part of the Yolanda outfit. Just don't ask. Well, the visors isn't part of it, but the dress is, so yeah. Also, let's check and see something here. The code's still the same. So let's go on ahead and punch in the code and see what Cartman's up to this time.
It's weird. There you are. Jesus, took you long enough. Have a seat, Buttlord. All right, everyone. Buttlord interrogated Classy and found out our next lead is at the U-Sto-It here in town. We need to infiltrate it tonight.
It can't be done.
Why not, Mosquito?
Because the U-Store-It entrance is all lava.
The whole thing is fucking lava? Shit! There has to be a way to get past it.
There is Toolshed.
Toolshed? What's that donkey fucker have to do with anything?
Toolshed has a device that clears lava, remember? It's one of his superpowers.
Hey, and Toolshed said that he owes the new kid a favor. Well, looks like you're gonna come in handy again, Buttlord. Super Craig, write an anonymous email to Toolshed. Tell him the new kid is ready to have his favor returned. Everyone else, go home and get in bed. We meet at the U-Sto-It tonight.
To bed, everybody!
Coon friends are on the case. Go on home, Buttlord. If all goes according to plan, Toolshed will meet up with you later. Just be careful. Toolshed is a two-faced, backstabbing butt sniffer.
And now we change out of costume and head back home. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to mention this, but yes, you can be grounded for staying too late at night. I mean, it's not as egregious as before, but yeah, you can be grounded. So, let's go home. And home is really not too far away. So all we need to do is just simply waltz in and see what everybody's up to now. But before we do, we might as well get ourselves something to eat. I mean, that is one of the prerequisites anyway. Poor new kid. She's just having such a terrible time right now. Especially since her parents are blaming each other, and rightfully so, for her being discovered by the government.
Why would you tell the school principal what race we are?
I didn't tell him, our child did!
But you confirmed it when the principal called you. How long before they find out everything?
Our little girl is confused. Don't you get it? First we pretended she was a boy, then we kept silent about her race.
Confusion was the point. The more our child learns about the truth, the more dangerous it becomes, you stupid whore. Hey, look who's here. Been out playing, little squirt?
Your dinner is on the table, Pumpkin, then straight to bed. You have school tomorrow.
School tomorrow.
Yeah. Remember, these guys at the beginning of the first game actually kicked you out the house and made you socialize, and now they're at each other's throats. Whatever the case, we got ourselves a spider web for collecting as much yaoi as we did, and now, with that said, we're going to bed. And ending day 2.
Hey kiddo, listen. I know we never talked about it, but your mother and I are very proud Scandinavians. Night-night, punk.
Night falls upon the town like a fat, slimy turd. The stink of greed, corruption, and crime rises from the gutters and fills the streets. Only one thing can deal with fat turds. Coon and friends. Hashtag fuck Freedom Pass.
And thus, we start the events to end day 2. So we get in our superhero costume, and we're going to prepare to leave yet again. But things are a little bit more elaborate this time around. By elaborate, I mean now that we've had the pause ability, we're going to be forced to use it to get through. So we're going to need one key, obviously here. We're going to need another key from our drunken dad, or should I say high dad,
Damn it. It's not
because
safe.
he's,
They're out there.
well, not drunk, he's high. He ate too many pot brownies and left the refrigerator open. And now we're going to have to get through this electric, monstrosity. Sorry, I had to clear my throat there. Let me pick up the silver padlock key, and we can just walk around and not actually go through the carpet area. Oh wait, no, he is drunk. Shit, I just realized all the beer on the floor. He was going in on a rampage or something. Whatever the case, we broke all the locks, broke all the padlocks, and now we're getting out of here. Oh, I guess we can't destroy that. And we can't destroy that either. Okay, let's get out of here.
So, we meet again, new kid. I have to put our petty differences aside. There's something happening to this city, and it needs Toolshed. Well, follow me to Professor Chaos's lair. You'll probably want to know about my superhero backstory. You see, when I was just a child, my father was in the garage working on a project. There was a huge storm and lightning blew my father off his workbench. I ran to help him, but at that moment, another blast somehow fused his power tools onto my body. I became a superhero, while my father was left mentally impaired.
There you go, you fucking bitch! Why don't you just take a shit in your face? Take this, you dumb whore!
Randy, get in here right now and stop keying my car.
Okay.
But this is different. My father's acting even stupider than ever before. Perhaps Toolshed wants to help his father because he feels he could have saved him all those years ago.
Well, I beg to differ. Randy was always stupid, but this was a high degree of stupid. And yes, everybody's high on cheese
What
again.
is your backstory? Did something happen with your parents too?
Okay, now we're going to
That's
be
okay,
heading
don't talk about
into
it.
Soda
Let's
Sopa Town once again. But in order for us to actually continue, we're gonna need to go through a secret entrance in Kenny's house. Yeah, and I paused this because, again, 10-minute time limit. You know, I really wish that DVR would have fixed that, but apparently it doesn't.
This
Or
is
they
home
didn't,
of
actually.
Mysterion. He has a shortcut to the north
So,
town.
we're gonna have to get into Kenny's home, or should I say Mysterion's home, a la Toolshed. And, oh god, it's Towley again. Gee, I haven't seen you in a while, you high motherfucker. Oh, yeah, by the way, there is actually something else we could get in this refrigerator. Unfortunately, we can't really get to it right now because we need an ability. We'll come back to it later. Because after all, pretty much day 3 is the entirety of cleanup. So, we'll just have to raid Kenny's drawer for Mysterion's character sheet, and then we can just head straight in here and push the button, which is a secret hideaway. Hey, wait, there's actually something in that drawer over there. I'll worry about that later. But where we need to go...
Now I can show you Toolshed's most mighty tool.
Actually, there's a few secrets we could get here, too.
It can clear nearly any obstacle.
And also, this is Toolshed's ability, Sandblaster. Which, for the time being, Toolshed has the ability to pull out a sandblaster to get rid of all the lava. But before we actually go any further, we're going to use the barbecue grill to blast a hole into the wall. But first, let's get what's ever there. Alright, now then, let's just push this barbecue grill here. And we're gonna blast this barbecue grill once again. And use fart.
Yeah,
there we go.
Family used that to heat up their TV dinners.
And what we got here is the Scar Wound, which is akin to Cable and Bishop. God, I miss those two. But whatever the case, now we can actually proceed through... Oh no, the bums.
Uh-oh, these guys are blocking our
Oh,
path.
we can actually
There's
get
gotta
this
be a way to
too.
get through them.
What are you kids doing?
And unfortunately, we can't get any further without actually beating the bums. Alright.
Drill through these guys was supposed to be like a tool thing.
These bums are going to also be random encounters after you fight them. The bums have a couple of attacks. I do believe one of them is when they stab you with a knife. Repeatedly. The other one, if I'm not mistaken... Ooh, I actually took one of those bums down to almost half health. Or say, below half health, sorry.
Better luck next time.
And I glitched that guy's turn. And as you can see here, that's what I was talking about with the bleeding. They'll shank you. I'm pretty sure they'll also drink
To see Toolshed in action.
beer and get stronger too. Because the bums back in the original game actually did drunk beer and got stronger. Now here's our problem with Toolshed. Toolshed has moves that are either straightforward or diagonal. How should I put this? They're either across left and across right, or
You're up to bat, new
they're
kid.
diagonal. And that's the problem. the moves that are diagonal will sometimes catch opponents, and again, sometimes they won't.
Yeah, let's fuck these guys up.
And I think Toolshed only has one move that actually is multi-directional, and that is the healing. So, quite frankly, Toolshed is only good for healing, because it actually do heal a lot, and can heal multiple allies in the vicinity.
It pierces in both directions. Neat, huh?
But Toolshed's ability, he has to be in a close range in order for him to actually use some of his stuff. Now, I'm just going to gross out this bum here, so he'll end up throwing up on himself, obviously. Whereas I'm bleeding to death. Oh crap! I just got stabbed again. Nice. Okay, it's not nice. It sucks. I was being sarcastic about it being nice. Anyway. Yeah, he does have close range attacks. But the problem is, he also has the diagonal attacks, which I rarely use Toolshed often, if not at all. I mean, it's Toolshed and Token that, or should I say Tupperware, that I don't use in this game.
You got this, butthole. Everyone
else I tend to use. If anyone I use the most, it would more than likely be Call Girl. Unfortunately, she won't be available until later. The only reason I'm mentioning that is because later being part 18. And we just got finished beating up that bum, and we're gonna beat up this bum.
I swear Buttlord looks 10 seconds older. I'm ready to break out the heavy equipment, guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna just come out and say it. The homeless, their track record in South Park is really not that good. Oh, by the way, this is his ultimate. It's one space, and you have to, and that person has to be in the vicinity, close range. And he just one-shot somebody with that. It pierces through the fence, don't get me wrong, but it also has a very, very short range. Now, unless you have something that'll increase the move, well, the bums, not the bums, I'm sorry, well, Toolshed will not be able to actually reach any of the enemies. Whatever the case, we managed to defeat it. Or should I say, defeat the bums. Oh yeah, and also, right now, we can't access the top of the Soda Sopa Town, because we're in the middle of a mission, and they won't let us go any further, I guess. Or rather, the human kite insignias aren't in the vicinity. Yet. Oh, yeah. And there's actually nothing in that pipe. I thought there was, but there wasn't. And once we get to U-Stor-It, well, Toolshed will find out it's a setup.
They're here! Coon friends assemble! Well, the butt-fucking traitor actually showed up.
Hey, whoa, nuh-uh. I said I'd help the new kid, not you losers.
Yeah, well, the new kid is a Coon friend, and Coon friends work together, douche. Come on, we need to get inside this fence.
Yeah, Toolshed, that's what the new kid wants. Fine. As long as there's a power generator nearby, I can use my dad's sandblaster to clear almost any obstacle. Wow, that is fantastic. That's got it. Coon and friends, let's go.
Let's get one thing straight, Shed. I don't trust you. You make one move out of line and I'll shred you.
I'm only here for the new kid, fat ass. After tonight, we're sworn enemies again. All right, Classy said the cats all go to one of these storage facilities. Everyone fan out. Here, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Here, kitty, 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 meow, meow.
So now, as everyone desperately looks for scrambles within the U-Store garage, oh, by the way, the U-Store garage is where we fought Al Gore and beat his ass, we're unfortunately going to have to end it here once we get the U-Store-It key. There are some things back there, but for the time being, actually, there's not really much back there anyway. However, if you want to try to get all the treasure, it would be in your best interest to do it now, because if you don't, I'm not sure if they have a Yowie picture here or not, but if you don't get all the treasure, you're going to just be SOL, because you won't be able to access this place later on in the game. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you guys next part as we continue through U-Store-It Garage, and we may run into, once again, Professor Chaos. This is RVman985. Peace out, and I will see you guys later on with an update video.